Hey, what's going on, guys? Jaxx the Bearded Hiker here. Hey, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you've probably seen glimpses of this system that I have that I use to filter my water, and I've never really went in depth on it, so I figured today I will, and I'm going to show you how I turn my Sawyer squeeze into a gravity-fed system. And what the system consists of are two of these 2-liter Evernew bottles here. Okay, I'm going to leave links in the description on where I bought all this, okay? So your choice, you can either use the regular Sawyer or you can use the Sawyer Mini. I've used them both, but I've never compared the flow rates between the two in this system. But today we're going to, so we're both going to learn something today. Okay, it also includes 4 foot of this food grade rubber tubing, and it's 3/8 on the 3/8 of an inch on the outside diameter, and the inside diameter is 1/4 of an inch. And also it consists of 2 of these inline adapters. Okay, all this can be bought at Walmart, and you probably could find it some other places like Dutch Wear Gear or something like that. I got my stuff, think some of it I got on Amazon, some of it I got from Dutch, but I know you can get it on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the links to all of that, okay? And that's pretty much it, okay? So the way, and one other thing that I use is a couple of pieces of Zing It. All right, so also before we get this test started, I wanna have a little disclaimer here. This is regular tap water that's in here, okay? So if you're on the trail and you have dirty water in here and you have dirty Sawyers that you've been filtering water with, then these flow rates probably are going to be a little bit different from you, okay? For you. All right, so basically how this system works is I've taken 2 pieces of Zing It and I've punched 2 holes in either side, and then I've just put Zing Its in here, and now I have a carabiner on this right now, but normally, and what I'll do is, and it's a lightweight carabiner, it's not like this is just a cheap carabiner that I got at like the dollar store or something. Anyway, and you just slide this carabiner over a stick or a branch to hang it, or what I do sometimes is I usually hang my pack off of something like this. It's just a piece of paracord, and what I do is I just wrap it around the tree. It's got 2 loops in either end, and I just do this little number here, and then I'll take my pack, or in this case I'll take my bag here and just clip it, and it just hangs like that, okay? Now when you're setting this up, the higher you get this, the better. All right, now that's just for example. Now let me show you how to hook this up and how this works, okay? So basically we're going to start with the regular Sawyer first, okay? Just like you would do if you were going to squeeze, go ahead and twist that on like that. Okay, then what I do is I take this end, either end, and I just screw it on here like so. Then what we'll do is keep this up, or you'll start flowing already, and we'll just hook on. All right, so I've dumped my water out. In here. All right, we're gonna screw this on. All right, and we'll get my phone out here. All right, and here we go. Hope you can see that. Ah. Hope you can see that. Well, while we're waiting, the one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to time the actual hand squeeze. We all know how long that takes. It takes forever. We're at the 1 minute mark. At the 1 minute mark, and we're about halfway filled. Oh, we're getting close. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see that. Look, here. Done. Wow, 1 minute and 41 seconds. Now, if you have a Sawyer squeeze, I know you've never squeezed water in 1 minute and 41 seconds. All right, so let's, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna pour the water back in that other bag, and then we're gonna switch and we're gonna try the mini. Okay, so I lost some water, so I went and refilled. Okay, so the difference on this one is screwing it on just like you normally would. Okay, and now the difference is with the mini is we're going to take one of these blue inline adapters off, and we're going to insert the tubing on just like that. Let's see. Wet it. All right, we're connected. Let's hang again. Now, what I like to do is, real quick, is just get you a little bit of flow. The water's flowing a little bit. And then screw them. That way, if you don't, you can get a little bit of a vacuum. All right, let's go. All right, and now I'm going to zoom in on this. Well, it's moving a lot slower. All right, 3 minutes and 35 seconds, and we're about right there. We're almost done. And we're done. 4 minutes, 38 seconds. So, wow, I actually thought it'd be closer than that. That's interesting. All that being said, it takes longer to squeeze it, for sure. Maybe I should do a time on squeezing it. You know what? I'm going to. Let's just see how long it takes for me to squeeze 2 liters of water next. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Screw it. All right, reset. Here we go. And I'm just gonna squeeze. I mean, you can only squeeze so much on this without busting the bag. So I'm just gonna squeeze onto the ground like I normally would. squeeze in, you know, if I were filtering water with it. All right, let's go. I'm actually not gonna sit here and make you watch me squeeze this water. It's kind of like a catch-22, isn't it? If I sit here and you watch me squeezing water for 5, 6, 7 minutes, ever how long it takes, you're probably gonna get bored and just fast forward through. So there will be some cuts in this part. So one of the good things about using the gravity-fed system is, you know, while you're squeezing, you really are stuck, squeezing. But if you were using the gravity-fed system, you could actually, you know, squeeze your water, or, you know, put your water up and, you know, hang your hammock or do some camp chores or shit, whatever. I got sunscreen in my mouth. We're almost done here. 4 minutes, 30 seconds so far. Four minutes, 48 seconds. So, okay, that's surprising, because I really thought that the gravity fed on the Mini was going to be better. So that's interesting. So now I think the only thing to do to make it fair is for me to squeeze with the regular Sawyer and see how long that takes. All right, guys, here we go. All right. Can you see that? 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. All right, so that was a pretty considerable difference. So, guys, I guess really it's all about weight when it comes down to it. But if you're a gram weenie, you know what? There's not that big of a difference. So go with whatever you want to. This is just how I prefer to do it. Now, I will say this. I will not use ever the gravity-fed system with the Sawyer Mini. I just do not think it's that much of a difference. There's hardly any difference. It's not scientific. Who knows? Anyways, guys, the Sawyer gravity-fed system. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Do it.